Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Dave Savini. Let's get right to it. It's the final weekend before Election Day, and Chicago voters say they've been waiting 2 or even 3 hours to vote early. Sara Machi found out. It is a story of perseverance and civic pride.
Voters wrapped around the corner at Humboldt Park Library Saturday morning. This line already going when residents arrived at 9 a.m., right as the doors opened. What did you think today?
Oops.
It was a surprise.
It was a surprise, but not unexpected. I mean, so many people have been coming out early this year, so.
Some of the day's earliest voters stood here 2 hours and 15 minutes. But if you tried to beat the wait at another location, like Bucktown Wicker Park Library 3 miles away, the line was even longer, taking several turns to get into the building, then wrapping through a stairwell and more lines to reach this voting room on the second floor, where we found open polling machines, waiting for the next group to be checked in.
We tried to come last night, but when we drove by, the line was just really long and it was cold out. So at least today it's sunshine.
Voting early in Chicago is a story of perseverance. This family trying twice.
It took about 3 hours for the full process. We tried to get here right at 9.
And at the super site in the Loop, for some, third time's a charm.
My wife and I drove there yesterday, and the line was 3.5 hours long. So we decided to go back to Lincoln Park this morning. And the line was also 3.5 hours long before the booth even opened.
Everyone we spoke with walked away happy they were able to vote for their candidates, though some spending significantly less time doing so.
It was quick, easy, and fast, as you see.
Dropping off a mail-in ballot cut hours off the process.
Now I can shop.
Sara Machi, CBS News, Chicago.
But why the wait? We reached out to the Chicago Board of Elections. They tell us election judges are doing their best to keep up with the ballot applications and create a continuous flow of voting. So far, early voting numbers have surpassed 2016's turnout, but less than 2020.